So coverage went from kind of expensive to free or next to free
Wow.
for many, many, many people.
Got it.
So all of a sudden, what other taxpayers were paying went up. What the person in the program who's receiving the benefit, they paid far less.
Mm.
But that sunsets at the end of this year.
Oh, wow.
But
So they did set a time bomb.
here's why it sunsets is the Biden administration is in power. This was not bipartisan. There were no red team votes. This was all blue team. So no Republicans voted to support the legislation. So the Democrats initially set one set of rules in Obamacare. Then they dramatically expanded those subsidies, increased them on a temporary basis for coverage. Temporary, because if you made them permanent, then when the Congressional Budget Office scores the Inflation Reduction
Oh,
Act, or that they go, oh, wait,
got
this
it.
is really expensive. You're dramatically increasing the deficit. No, we're not. We're only doing this for another 2 or 3 years.
Wow.
So it appears to voters as if, well, this isn't that expensive.
Yeah.
And then set it so that, okay, post next election, when this comes up, if the Democrats have power, we just keep it going and we'll do it temporary again. If we don't have power, the Republicans aren't going to want to increase the deficit in order to have subsidies that were richer than ever proposed in the original legislation.
Right.
Then we will blame the Republicans for increasing the cost of health care. It was a trap set, and the trap gets set the other way also.
Yeah.
But the way if you try to figure out in the federal government, how does entitlement spending continue to increase?
Yes.
This is how it happens
Okay.
is, oh, well, we have a temporary increase in this. We have a temporary program in that. Well,
Wow.
our
That makes so
government
much
doesn't have a history of taking away temporary increases.
Yeah.
That resets the baseline.
Yeah.
And so now Republicans either have to increase the federal deficit by keeping these, redoing these enhanced subsidies, or the Democrats are able to blame the Republicans for increasing the cost of health care.
Mm.
And so that's why it's very subtle. But I was listening to the speeches on both sides the day before the shutdown started, and Speaker Johnson was talking, and he wasn't incorrect in saying, hey, all we're doing is continuing the Biden administration budget.
Okay. So
We
they
aren't
were
changing.
continuing with the
And
great prices.
And he is correct, because the Biden administration budget ended these subsidies on 12/31. So, and then the Democrats are saying, hey, the Republicans are increasing your cost of health care and Obamacare. So it's a finger pointing and semantics. But
Okay.
if you understand how they do these things, you could see that
Gotcha.
train coming from way
Down.
back down. That's really wonky.
No, but I'm
But
just trying to understand it.
Yeah, but that's really what's happened. So this is really about it's the Obamacare subsidies. That's the only issue that's being discussed.
If you love Insights with Marcia and you want even more, I have something for you. Go to my Patreon page, and there you'll be able to watch ad-free episodes that come out early, bonus content every week, my personal show notes, and you may even have a chance to get your questions answered on the podcast. So for $5, $10, or $20 a month, we will keep this conversation going. So go to patreon.com/insightswithmarcia, patreon.com/insightswithmarcia, and let's have some fun. Let's keep the conversation going. I hope to see you there.
And it's, do the Republicans increase the deficit scoring by continuing these enhanced subsidies, or do they go back and say, hey, this is what the Biden administration already had. We're just going to continue what they said, which is these stop, and it goes back to the original. So let's take Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yes.
So why would she be switching jerseys and
There you go.
saying, "Hey, give me a blue jersey for this vote, not a red jersey, maybe." Um, well, when you look at if the enhanced subsidies go away,
Mhm.
well, it's a massive percentage increase. You're going to see people's cost, what they pay, it more than doubles because we took extra money away that people were receiving. So their cost will go back to what it was pre-COVID. That's what it returns to because it's a percentage of income. It just returns everything to where if that happens. But very easy for somebody to say, "Hey, I was paying $15 a month for coverage before and now it's $150." It's a 10.
Wow.
You could see scenarios like that, the way
Yeah.
subsidies play out, that could happen. And so she's probably looked at her voting constituents and said, "Oh, if these subsidies increase,
Uh,
that's a news story. In November or December of this in January, that's a news story where the local news can run a story. Here's this family
oh.
that was paying this much, and because Republican budget, now they're paying this much. Trump did that."